Hello, this 5-minute video will provide you with some key tips on how to approach any one of the multiple variant ATX exams. The ATX exam builds on previous tax knowledge. This assumed knowledge is of crucial importance for ATX exams. ATX is in two sections. Section A is a 50-mark case study question comprised of 40 technical marks and 10 professional skills marks. There will be 5 marks for ethical aspects within the technical marks. The case study will be based on one scenario, and it will often, but not always, test more than one tax. Section B comprises two 25-mark questions. All questions are compulsory and can test any area of the syllabus. You will answer each question using either a spreadsheet or word processor area, or a combination of the two, and it's up to you to decide which response option is the most appropriate. All questions are human marked, and the markers will apply the own figure rule to your answers. That means that if you've made mistakes in your calculations, you can still be given credit for later steps in the answer, provided your method is correct. Your exam will require a mix of narrative and computational answers, with calculations usually only being required to support your narrative answer. So what are our key tips to studying for your ATX exam? Firstly, make use of the resources in the study support section of the ACCA website. Some resources are applicable to all ATX exams, and some are specific to particular variants. A good place to begin is the syllabus and study guide for your ATX variant, which provides you with a detailed breakdown of what could be tested in a particular exam year. It also includes a reading list to recommend suitable learning texts. You will have access to a set of tax rates and allowances during your exam, and a copy of these can be found here as well. Ensure you become familiar with this document and use it during your studies, so you know which facts and figures you can look up during your exam. Further down on the same page, you'll find copies of recent examiners' reports with feedback on exam sessions and advice on how to approach specific topics. You can also access past exam content via the ACCA Practice platform. Using past questions is crucial to your exam preparation, as it shows you the style of questions and the level of detail which will be examined using the same computer-based exam platform as your real exam. Note, these exams are not updated, so the rates and allowances and rules may be different to the exam for which you are preparing. There's also a range of variant-specific technical and study support articles to help you approach your exam. Ensure you study the whole of the syllabus. Although you won't be examined on all the syllabus content in one exam, you should expect to be tested on a wide range of learning outcomes. Brought forward knowledge from TX is crucial to success at ATX. Ensure you dedicate sufficient time to refreshing your TX knowledge during the very first part of your ATX studies. Don't assume it's just a case of learning the new elements of the syllabus, and do not try to predict which topics will be tested. Knowledge alone is not enough. You need to be able to apply your knowledge to practical situations. Use of past exam content will help here to understand the types of scenarios which are tested and the answers which are expected from candidates. The requirements at ATX are far more demanding than those at TX. So what about once you're in the exam? Firstly, time management is key. The exam is 3 hours long, which means you have 90 minutes to attempt the Section A case study and 45 minutes for each Section B question, with 15 minutes at the beginning for reading. We recommend you allocate your time to each individual requirement at 2.25 minutes per mark. For each question, read the scenario information and requirements carefully, paying close attention to the verbs which have been used. Have you been asked to explain, state, or calculate, or a combination of these? Does the requirement have more than one element to it for you to consider? Have you been given any assumptions or notes to help you answer the question? You should attempt every question and every requirement within each question. I hope you found this presentation useful. Best of luck for your ATX variant exam and for all your future ACCA studies.